And you know it's live hip hop daily. It's DJ Larry Love. My brother Vito couldn't be here this morning, but you know we rocked out. Shout out to Vito, man. Dope mix last week. But anyway, we got a special guest with us, man. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the world. Let them know who we talking to, man.
It's Dr. Desha representing Rap Plug here. So excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
How you doing, Miss Desha? Is it Desha?
Desha, yeah,
Desha.
like a new day.
So are you from Atlanta first and foremost?
No,
Okay.
I am a Kentucky native,
Kentucky,
right? Where they
Kentucky.
breed horses and NBA players.
Kentucky has and the baseball bat, right?
Yes,
Louisville
Louisville
Slugger, right?
yes.
The Louisville Slugger. So what brings first and foremost, what do you represent for the Rap Plug? Like what is your position at the Rap
Sure.
Plug?
So I am the sponsorship and sales coordinator director over at Rap Plug. And
Okay.
so basically my everyday consists of those brand partnerships that we have, helping the couple hundred, Grammy Award winning, platinum producing influencers that we have, singers, songwriters, engineers, their team, helping them get those, corporate sponsorships.
Okay.
And then helping artists develop their way to that level. And so, with Rap Plug, we are the #1 networking platform for the hip hop industry, right?
Okay.
Think LinkedIn,
Okay.
right? Think Angie's List,
Okay.
right? So, for a gal like me, I moved to Atlanta and, I'm a songwriter. I'm a ghostwriter.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So what do I need? I need a studio. I need a producer. I
So
need
that
an
was
artist.
your cheat code in the industry. You was already a songwriter.
Right.
Right.
Well, so back up a little bit. Beforehand, probably about 2009, 2010, when I went out on my own in terms of entrepreneurship, my first client was a DJ, right?
Okay.
So I have a special love for DJs.
Okay. Shout out to the DJs.
And the DJ that I work with, his name was Scandal.
Okay.
And so Scandal ran an open mic,
Okay.
right? And so this is in Cincinnati. And with the open mic, it was so cool because artists had a place that they can come to every week.
Okay.
Right? And even if you were like trash, he'd be like, okay, let's get you better.
Just
right?
like in front of, that's how it is in the net. You know JB from Cincinnati, right? He never told you?
I believe he did.
Yeah, he from Cincinnati. So I guess from that retrospect, you always had a feel for the independence even before this whole big thing.
Right. And even for that open mic situation, like I started out as a social media person.
Okay.
So there would be people who tuned in.
Okay.
Right? So even if you couldn't make it in person, it's like literally people who religiously were watching these artists and
That's
picking
real.
out their favorites and, yo, play this song. And that's like, so being at the early onset of now I'm connecting with you through social media and
Okay.
I'm building a worldwide presence, like that was what was happening.
I think sometimes as independent, and I love what's going on as so far as the Rap Plug one here so far. But I think sometimes as independent artists, they're intimidated. They don't know how to access how do I reach people at the Rap Plug, or what do I, they don't want to go through Instagram. They don't want to feel like that shit corny. Like so sometimes as the intimidating artists, like how do they reach y'all? Like how would they reach a connection that they do? Y'all have a website, or like how would they get to the Rap Plug?
Sure. So first and foremost, Rap Plug is a music tech company, right? It's a
Okay,
music tech
dope.
platform.
Okay.
And so rapplug.com.
Rapplug.com.
You
Okay.
go on there, you create your profile,
Okay.
right? Because what happens is like to have a centralized place
Okay.
where you can search content, music, bios, figure out who's looking for who. Like that's what we created.
Okay.
Right.
Nice.
But then also, I mean, we're very social media active as well,
Okay.
right? So IG, you got the real Rap Plug.
Okay.
You go on there. I mean, DM us. Like we're regularly checking our
Okay,
DMs.
That's real.
Right. And any of us on the team are like, hey.
Right.
Right. And for me personally, like, because usually, we get like a ton of people. I'd be like, hey, I want to call you.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh my goodness, you called me. Yeah, I called you.
And you know why you know why they probably get that perspective, because even being in Atlanta, like you understand, like sometimes these celebrities, artists are our next door neighbors. Like we so used to like getting either like some people get finesse, some people like, oh, they just I can go call. So I think sometimes artists just feel like it's just another somebody that knows somebody. Like so they got to feel like, do y'all really? Because a lot of these people don't have keys to the industry. Y'all
Right.
do though. Sound like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, a lot of people just be, I think they can do something for somebody, but to say that y'all music tech company, we gotta, and we haven't talked about the major thing yet that I want to speak on is the whole Comcast situation. We can segue into that right now. Actually, how did where do Comcast and Rap Plug, like what is that together? Like what's going on with that?
Sure. So the CEOs, Brandon Chris, Craig King,
Okay.
they reached out in terms of, different accelerators.
Okay.
Right. So what an accelerator does is it basically takes your company from ideation to execution. Right. So you got this great idea. You want to put some technology behind it. There's a lot of things that you have to learn, a lot of mentorship, a lot of just, added pieces in order to make it go.
Okay.
So Comcast, NBC Universal,
Okay.
they had a program, The Farm.
Okay.
Right. And so with The Farm, they receive funding, they receive, months of mentorship. And then at the end of it, they pitched at the Coca-Cola Roxy. Right.
That's
and
dope.
so, the really cool thing is from a validation standpoint, sometimes you're not validated until other people validate you.
That's real. That
right?
cosign is real.
Right. So to have that cosign, just it really moved mountains for us. And the team there, they just have been really supportive.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
So if I can meet your local, I can go walk up to. I was like, hey, bro, if you really want to push your career to the next level, go to rapplug.com.
That's like the basics.
It start there sometimes though. Me as a DJ, I could be like, hey, bro, like it's more than this club, bro. You might need to go to rapplug.com and get your shit outside of these clubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's good to know. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes, like I say, sometimes artists just intimidate. They don't know how to reach certain situations to push their content outside of let's upload it to Spotify, Apple Music, or I'm just being real. Like,
No.
as what I hear.
That's real. So there's two sides of this coin, right?
Okay.
The one side is, and I've experienced this personally, and I know my CEOs and team has as well. So you'll go to an event, a conference, whatever, mixer, and you won't even know who it is you're next to.
True.
You think it's the artist that's on stage,
True.
right? But it's really, their manager in the back or their DJ on the left.
Yeah.
Like,
You're right.
that's the person who's going to take your career to the next level.
Right.
And then at the same time, unfortunately, you do have those who aren't reputable.
Right.
Right. So
You're
it's
right.
like, how do you cipher through that?
And I think, and it's you right. I never really, and it's more so the younger. They always think that it's the person that's on stage is the person that can really help them. No, it's the person that helped that person on stage that can help you get on stage with that person. It ain't the person that's. They're like the puppet, so to say. Not to say, but it's like yeah.
Right. Like the person on stage, they've created a system.
They're the mascot for what they represent.
Come on now. That's their job, is to be that creative.
Right.
All that other business stuff and the moving and the shaking and that's not supposed to be them.
Right. That makes sense. So being in Atlanta, how do you like Atlanta so far? How do y'all love Atlanta?
Love it.
Do you love you can just go out any random night and just see a showcase? Like,
Atlanta is so enchanting in the sense that whatever you want to do and whatever you want to be, you can literally accomplish it, right?
Yeah.
And so, I've been working with Rap Plug. It's been a blessing, to really help them with their, their brand strategy and their partnerships and different things like that. But then I do that for other businesses in different sectors, right?
True.
So Atlanta has it to where if you want to be involved in tech, you want to be involved in the food industry, government space, like health, MailChimp's here, they're really big in fintech, like anything you want to do, right? And even as we speak, right, we got Colin Kaepernick about to, make history.
Crazy.
Like
here in Atlanta.
That's Atlanta.
I've been questioning that shit all week. Like, how did they pick Atlanta out of all the places that he could have went and played on a practice field? But I heard it was some speculation because Atlanta has a bye week this week. So far as football, it wasn't allowed to be a lot of traffic. So far as the NFL network, and Atlanta has a nice, it's easy to fly into Atlanta. So, but it was just everything is going on in Atlanta.
But hold on though, let's really look at the history, right?
Yeah.
You can't forget, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
True.
Like,
True.
that's
True.
so
True.
epic,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
And shout out to Colin. Like, his faith must be way bigger than a mustard seed.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I ain't thought about it like that.
Come on now.
You're right.
Your man just wants to play football. But to do it here in a place that, has the Southern hospitality, has the world's busiest airport.
It makes sense. So do we have any type of video clip that we can see? Anything, JB, about, explaining what's going on a little bit with the Rap Plug that we can go to and we'll come back and talk about it? Yeah, we got a link on YouTube.
I do. How do I get it to you?
You can search for it.
Yeah, so if you look at Rap Plug, type it in there.
It should come straight up. We're going to, I guess, to give people a little visual aspect of what what's really going on and, talk about it a little deeper. So almost, did you, what is your perspective also because I like to touch on a little current interview since she's
Sure.
looking for the so I just was reading on my phone the whole Kodak Black situation. Are y'all like do y'all keep like a content or sector of hip hop news, or do y'all keep up with that in any way? Like,
So we do to an
Okay.
extent, but because we work with so many different people, labels,
y'all try not
corporations,
to
is like
sack with any artists? Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense because
we keep it clean.
Yeah, y'all keep it clean, but it's kind of like I don't know what. I guess when the artists get to a certain level, they got to get that representation. Is what my question is going. So, do y'all deal with the? Do they have to have like, okay, is your music copyrighted? Do you have somebody that represents you? Like, can anybody just come to like? Do y'all represent? Do y'all have a sector of Rap Plug that represent artists as well?
Sure. So currently, right now, our main focus was making sure that we built up that community.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And within our communities, we have those lawyers, the publishing people, the performance right organization, like the heads of those. Right.
Okay.
So if our artist is in a situation to where it's like they don't have those tools, we can make sure that they're geared with that.
It's a price though, right?
Well, I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that if we sat down
And talk. Okay.
right? And a lot of times artists come up to us and they'll say, I got this music or I got this whatever. And sometimes, and I feel like you've even done this too, you'll be like, are you streaming?
True.
Copyright? Is
True.
that protected?
True.
Like, and you'll just hit them with the questions and
Right.
be like, oh,
Yeah.
right? And I remember coming up, I think I don't even remember who it is I reached out to, somebody on Twitter.
Okay.
And they were at like A3C or something like that.
Okay.
And they were like, yo, have your people send me over a contract. I was like, what?
Just like that. Just like that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
ain't got no lawyer?
Yeah.
Look, I need you to go, I think they recommended like legal aid or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But to have those relationships
Yeah.
with those type of organizations and those people and those lawyers, like we can direct the artist
Right.
to that. And definitely, it's you investing in yourself as
True.
an artist.
True. I like that. That makes sense. We ready? All right, so we're going to jump to this. I'm going to let you introduce the clip like 106. This is like one of...
Yeah, so I mean, a year with Rap Plug, if you see that one. A year with Rap Plug.
Oh, he had the Rap Plug commercial up.
And the commercial's good too.
But you want to see the... It's like a...
Yeah,
okay,
so you can just see the montage, right?
Okay,
Because of course, like I mentioned before, we have, the digital platform, the website, the app, but because of the type of relationships that we have, the type of community that's built,
Right.
I mean, it's gonna be much more, right? And our 2018, right?
Right.
Even the year before, it was like, 2019 was like,
Okay, yeah.
2020.
It's out of here. Yeah. I mean, y'all have an office down in Atlanta. That's crazy. Y'all have an actual physical office here.
Our view is SunTrust Park.
That's dope.
You just walk, you're like, oh, hey, the Braves won today.
No, that's
Okay.
dope. That's dope. So y'all can really see. Y'all can actually see the field.
Actually, well, like the.
Okay. I thought it was like in the stadium. Okay. Like,
Well,
damn.
they're all.
Yeah.
So the Battery, right? Basically, where we are, it's a work, play, live situation,
Okay,
right? So
okay.
we're just kind of
Yeah.
nicely
It's an environment.
positioned.
It's environment. So I think we're ready to go to the video now.
Sure.
We can go ahead and jump to it. Let's drop it, JV.
DA got that dope.
This is crazy because I was actually driving in my car and I get a call from the farm talking about, hey, you've been officially accepted. And I'm just like, yes. And then the first person I called was Craig. And I said, Craig, we got it.
Damn. So that was more than, like I said, that was a lot. You know, that's way more than what I thought. So I guess from seeing the media runs to seeing hosting like I seen like a whole panelist situation. Like y'all really have a perspective of, I guess, taking it to the technical route, digital route. A lot of artists are missing that perspective of their career. So with seeing that, what's the mission statement of Rap Plug?
Get plugged.
Get plugged.
Right?
I like that.
Because you have to look at it from both perspectives, right? It's like, if you are an aspiring artist, that's just one piece of it.
Okay.
Right? Who are the other key players and stakeholders that
real.
really take your career to the next level, right?
True.
But then from those who are already your Grammy Award winning and your platinum producing, they're looking for who's next, what's next, and they're always continuing to want to move at that pace. So now you're like, okay, well, what profiles do I search through? What relationships do I need to build? What events do I need to go to?
That's real. I like that, man. It makes way more sense than what I thought, man. So definitely, man. What's the Instagram? What's the social? Where can they reach y'all at? I guess you can give all the social contacts and how they can reach you all.
Sure. So again, the website is rapplug.com.
Okay.
RAPPLUG.com.
Okay.
The IG, the Twitter, the real Rap Plug. Okay. So, make sure you follow us.
And you say LinkedIn too? Y'all on LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, yeah. Rap Plug on LinkedIn. Yeah, we're corporate.
Yeah, that's different. and listen, boy, if you want to get your paperwork pushed the right way, you got to get you a LinkedIn account. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't know nothing about that. That's what I'm saying. They think about LinkedIn. They think about a job, going to work. They don't think about their rap career. So that's dope to hear that. Like, that's something that I got from this interview. I've never even thought about a LinkedIn account for an artist. So,
well, I mean,
not just for artists, but you know what I'm saying.
But everything that you do, so I mean, it's tens of billions of dollars that are gonna be circulated across the music industry, right? And as the major record label model kind of goes down and the indie artist goes up, right? Okay. And they're taking back control and, they're doing a lot of things for themselves. Like you have to have a suit and tie perspective to your art, to your creativeness.
That's real. That's 1,000% real. Man, but definitely before you get out here, man, drop your Instagram again. Let them know who we talking to, man. Dope information on this interview, man. I know it's gonna help somebody it's gonna help that one artist that was just waiting for that one piece. I know. Waiting. I know.
Yeah. So for me personally, it's Dr. Desha, DRDESHA on IG. Okay. I am on LinkedIn, Desha Elliott. So yeah, make sure you reach out to me, hit me up. I love helping people. I love taking people to the next level, and the relationships that we've been able to build with Reebok and Asset Pro Next. Which is like a music software doll, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah. Okay.
Bringing it back, right?
Yeah.
So,
okay, that's dope.
Been able to do that. We work with people at every level.
That's dope. May help somebody that's watching this, man. Live Hip Hop Daily, DJ Larry Love, Dr. Desha. Until next time, in between time, we out of here.